Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the same guy from last time.
Do you remember who you were last time,
I was
James?
Miller.
Oh, you took the whole deck. You took the whole deck. Hold on.
I did?
Yeah, you took the whole deck. Hold on. Here. All right. So,
Wait, what does this mean?
wait, man.
This guy, what does he mean?
So he's one of the expansion pack guys. He has equal chance to roll like anything. So he has a D12 instead of a standard D6. But then to balance him, he can malfunction and roll nothing. And then for like these guys over here, these guys are kind of a little similar. These two bottom guys, their dice are a little bit more complicated to understand.
Yeah, I'm
If you
gonna
want
stick with
easy,
Miller. Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
stick
like if
with
you
Miller.
want simple characters, the top two decks are like easier characters to play. The top left one over here are the base game. Top right ones are like expansion pack, I think two.
Alright.
What deck do you want to look through, Dale?
Huh?
What character deck do you want to look through?
I don't know. I know nothing about this game. Please teach me.
All right, it's all good. So I'll just give you. I'll start you off with the fucking base game characters because they're like the
Okay.
simplest to understand.
Yeah, I'm over here.
All right, but so I'm gonna just shift them out, and then you pick which one kind of like suits your fancy. Doesn't 100% matter in terms of
Okay.
like which one you pick
I'm
because
fucking
like
with this guy.
yeah. So basically, you see at the bottom it has like the whole like little like stat lines.
Yeah, like strength, whatever, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That all that is on that. You're the like if for instance you choose the mustache guy, you have the most chances to roll wisdom, which is the spark, the least amount of chances to roll the eye, and then like a medium amount of chance to roll the fist. That's all that means.
I mean, okay, that sounds good to me.
All right. So you choose the mustache guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
So so put that onto yep, here you got it. And then you get a character die, which you
Hey!
had what?
I noticed that, Dale.
Got him.
Uh,
So you really didn't find anything in your pocket the other day, John?
No.
Damn it.
that doesn't surprise me. Uh,
Yeah, I folded it up. It probably fell out when you took your phone out of your pocket.
Um And then
I just could use.
on the right over here, these are your cybernetics. These are semi-important because these kind of affect how your dice rolls go and like throughout the game. Um, but basically, like just quickly read them over, and then you'll see like what they do, stuff
Okay.
like that. You have the wrong one, James.
What?
FYI, you have the wrong one. That's the wrong character for you. You need this one.
How do I pick which one?
You got to search through the box there. This one.
You
Who
still
do
have
I want to be actually?
15 life, right?
Yeah.
12. 12.
So like what are these like how do
Okay,
we
so
get these?
these you start off with one.
Okay.
Only thing about it is that you cannot change it when the game starts.
So you're stuck with whatever you
You're
get for the
stuck
whole
with
game.
what you get. Yes.
Okay.
So it's important, but it's also not important because like depending on which one you pick, you may very well never use it depending on what like cards we get.
Yes.
Um, be- because like basically what happens is, there's three acts, four cards per act, and then a boss. And some of those cybernetics are based on fighting, some of them are based on like just general dice rolls, others are based on like events, etc. If
Mhm.
you don't go through that situation where that card is reliant on, you don't end up using that cybernetic.
Oh,
So like pretty much
okay.
like you can take a guess at like what you think you might need, but you very well might not need it. And some are better than others in the turn of like they're always good to have. But
Last
like
time I went kind of cracked on it.
Exactly. James got extremely lucky with like our fights, and like he got really good cards. He had a really good cybernetic, etc. There are some safe picks if you're not sure. Like for instance, a safe pick would be. Where's a safe pick at? Like right
We're
here.
all playing on like a team together, right? We're not playing like against.
Yeah, yeah, it's a cooperative. Cooperative. So like a safe pick right here would be this augmented healing card right here, where when you perform the take cover action, you restore 1 HP. That's a safe pick because like whenever you get into a fight, you could do a take cover
Yeah.
action.
I mean, health is always good.
Exactly. So it's like
Especially in this game.
Okay, okay.
which I think I'm gonna take. Actually, I'm gonna risk it a little bit. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna try to go for a range build
Which
this
one
time
is
around.
Dale, grabbing?
Oh, no, he hasn't picked one yet.
So we each get one.
Yep,
Yep.
each one.
What's like this card when it says you may re-roll the crew die? What is that?
So that one is the dice that you have.
Mhm.
So it's that one is once per out of combat. So like that's for like when events happen or traps happen. It'll say like roll your crew die now, and like if you get like this happens. If you get this happens. With that card, in those situations, you get to re-roll it into something else if you don't like
Okay.
what you got.
Um,
There is another one. I think it's called Combat Override or something like that, where
Combat
you get to do.
Protocol.
Yeah, that's the one where you can do it inside of combat.
You may re-roll your crew die and choose which result you are.
Yes. Yeah. So there's an in combat one and an out of combat one. Both are very good. It's just kind of dependent on what cards we get.
I'm gonna do Combat Protocol then.
All right.
Where do I put it?
At the very bottom next to your health.
Okay.
And then another thing real quick before we start off. So these 4 slots right here, this is your inventory. You cannot go above 4. Some cards, like as you can see right here, it's sideways. When they are sideways, that means that they take up 2.
Oh,
So if you-
so
yeah,
it
so
would just like go like in between like that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And
Cool.
there's some that take up all 4.
Yes, there's only one card in the game that takes up all 4.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, John got it and kind of blew up in our face last.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But it's a really strong card because it takes up all 4.
Well, I would hope so.
And then also, though, just because you have a full inventory does not mean that you can't draw cards anymore. So, like, there's some cards that give you healing, for instance. If you draw that card, you can still use it even though it was never in your inventory.
Mm,
All right. So then there's a weapon choice. There's 2. It's literally just either like a ballistic weapon or an energy weapon. Doesn't matter which one exactly you pick because they're both kind of not garbage but garbage.
yeah.
Because they're just starter weapons. They're meant to be gotten rid of.
I'm gonna choose this.
I'll take the ray gun.
No, you put the ray
Right.
gun. Wait, are you sitting
Remind me,
here
I
or
have the
here?
ray
Where
gun.
are you sitting, John? I'm confused.
Oh yeah,
Where
whoops.
his name is.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I was sitting in the I was sitting in the wrong seat. My bad. So then another real quick thing for you, Dale. So basically what happens is when you like use weapons in this game, like range weapons, you then have to do like a ranged attack, which is allocated by this dice right here.
Yeah.
So you either hit or you don't, okay? Thankfully
Okay.
you have a gun where it's very simple. It's either hit or don't. But this gun is special because you can see how it overcharges. So what happens is you still hit. Yeah,
but if
you still
get
hit.
the-
Yes, if you do get an overcharge, you hit, but you also take damage. In the case of James's gun, he has like a rapid fire where it does like double damage. Both dices, no matter like every ammo dice in the game, you see that blank side.
Yeah.
If it hits on the blank side, that means it misses. Ballistic weapons can jam. In the case of if you get a ballistic weapon and it does jam, that just means that it jammed and you get the ammo back. But if you use the ammo at all, whether it like misses or hits or whatever, you
Yeah.
lose the ammo.
That makes sense.
So
You have to spend a turn to reload.
yes, but if
Oh.
you do. If you do spend a turn to reload, you don't take damage. It's free.
Oh,
You
okay.
just it just skips your turn. That's all it is.
During
But-
once per mission, we can someone can heal. But the
Yeah, use the drone. Which that's another thing I was going to talk about, James. So because we're playing with the expansion packs a little bit, there's 4 drone options we get to choose from. There's the surgical drone, which is like an advanced healing drone. There's the basic medical drone, which is like the base game one. Which the medical drone only heals 1 HP per usage, while the medical drone you can either get 1 HP or roll the dice and maybe get more HP or lose health. It depends on what you
Oh,
get.
It's like gamble.
Yes, the replication drone, you can either get 1 HP back or roll the dice and draw something out of the discard pile. Pretty interesting. And then the final option is the sentry drone, where you can either get HP back or roll the dice and then do damage with it.
Ooh.
So this is something that as a group we have to pick on because we can only choose one.
Oh,
I
Okay.
would,
I thought we each got one. I was gonna say, the damn. This
No,
is
no, no.
GOP.
yeah,
No.
I say the surgical. That's the one I vote for. The surgical or the basic one.
What you thinking about, Dale?
I was feeling kind of risky. I like the sentry.
Sentry, okay.
Hold on, now I'm gonna flip a coin because I personally enjoy both of them. So I'll just flip a coin real quick.
Okay. John will be the deal breaker.
Mhm. So we get to blame John if something goes wrong. So what's what?
Oh, but yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Okay. So I said okay. I guess heads will be surgical, tails will be sentry.
Okay.
Heads, tails.
All right, it was
Sentry.
tails, so it's sentry.
Oh boy. Here we go.
All right. I don't think there's anything else that I need to explain right now. If anything comes up, I will mention it.
Right.
A lot of this game is really just playing it and finding out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how games are.
No, but yeah, the rules are very simple, not that difficult. Also, okay, actually, one more thing before I forget. I literally just remembered it because I saw it. The flank action right over here. This is another thing that can be done once per chapter, and pretty much all this is you skip your turn initially, and then you have to see if you take damage to get into the flank. But then once you're in the flank, your next turn will do double damage.
Okay. That's pretty
So,
cool.
Yeah, it's it is worth it. It is worth it, but there is a chance you take damage. So just keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna set up the
Cards.
I'm gonna set up the mission deck. Yeah, I'm gonna set up the mission deck. So it's 1 boss. Four Act 3 cards. 4 Act 2 cards. And finally, 4 Act 1 cards.
You can tell they're Act 1 because they have 1 dot.
And then a start card. All right, everyone ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Oh,
to go.
also, one final thing. So basically each chapter is like a room, quote unquote, to where we have to nominate one person to go forward. Because occasionally, not every time, but occasionally, it'll talk about you taking damage or you doing something. The only time that applies is whoever flipped the card over. So, for instance, if James flips the card over and it says you take 2 damage, only James takes the damage. Or if it's like you draw 2 item cards, only James gets the item cards. So stuff like that.
Makes sense.
So, who would like to start us off then? That's very important.
I guess I will, if that's okay with Dale.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Let's read. Alright. So, after weeks of confined to the detention block, you finally break free of your cell. Lightning flickers, and the burning stench of recent laser fire hangs in the air. Besides a slaughter guard, you find a weapon locker has been smashed open. You load up on what little gear remains and ammunition remains. Draw a starting weapon for each of the crew now. Then you draw a single item card. You hear footsteps approaching. There's no time to lose. You must find your ship at all costs. You must steel yourselves before slipping away into the gloom. Turn.
Right, so James. So James, you get the item card because that was your.
Okay, cool.
Yep, that was your poll.
Okay,
so
where's the item cards? Aha, here we go. Only 34 item cards.
yes, but there's a lot in there. Like we probably won't go through the whole deck.
Damn it! Just find one.
You can do it.
What's wrong with your mouse?
I don't know. It's been giving me issues lately. Frag grenade. In range combat, I can discard to throw this.
All right. You gotta keep that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
All right,
Someone else wants to hold on to it.
No, that's all you need.
Nope, you can keep it. If you don't use it later on, I'll probably take it off your hands. But right now, you can have it.
So I can trade it to you if I need.
Yeah, at any point in time, you can trade any of your items.
Alright, so a quick question. If my
Yep.
pistol is unloaded and I need Dale to do it, can I give my loaded pistol to Dale so he can use it?
Yes. So if you have a loaded weapon and you want someone to have said loaded weapon, the ammo does transfer over. Only rule about that is if your pistol or weapon is empty, if you give it to somebody else, it will remain empty.
Okay. So if I
There.
reload it and I give it to Dale, it would still go through, right?
Yes, it's still loaded, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, or like if I shot my gun, didn't reload, and then James gave me his loaded gun.
Yep.
Yeah. If for whatever reason that were to happen.
Yep.
Alright. Who wants to take the next card?
I got this.
Alright.
Whoops. All right. So out of the darkness, a frantic prisoner sprints towards you, narrowly evading a barrage of crackling laser fire behind him. You lose 1 HP as a shot meant for him strikes you. As a group, choose one option. Let him through. A salty old captain is grateful and hastily rewards you before vanishing into the dark. Draw an item card. Attack. It's payback time. Begin combat.
I think we take the reward.
Do it well. If we do draw the item cards, we get 2 item cards.
Yeah, so if we do fight him, we get an additional item card, but there's a chance we take damage from him.
Yeah, I mean, we already took damage, and he wasn't really the one that like fucked us up. So I think we just let him through and take the reward.
Let
All right,
him
that's fine.
through.
All right, so 1 item card. Power Wrench.
Which
What
one's
is that?
that?
That's the one where if you roll a double, you get to like attack again.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cracked.
nice.
I wish I could.
I might trade you it because I have a build I'm aiming for right now, so I might trade that away.
Same. My build last one was pretty cracked, so. Alright, Dale, it's your turn to flip the card and read it.
Yeah, I got this. You pass a room where an engineer is repairing droid. She is so absorbed into the work that you spot an opportunity to steal from her. As a group, choose one option. Move on. Why endanger the mission? Turn the next chapter card. Steal. Nominate a member of the crew to try and roll cunning in one attempt. Success, you deftly retrieve what you can. Draw 2 item cards. Failure, you fall loudly into the room. Begin combat.
Okay.
So James does have the most cunning. If
Which is scary to
we
think
want,
about.
yeah, but
So
it's
if we
kind of
steal from her, we get what, 2 item cards?
yes. So if her, so there's
Is that what this little 2 is down here?
No. So like the bottom part is only if we fight her, which I'll get into that if we actually do fight her.
Okay.
But there's really like 2 options here. We like 3 if you want. Like there's either skip this, attempt it, and then
we
fight her.
could success or fail.
Yeah, like either way, if we fight her or we fail it, like we get 2 like item cards here.
I
We
mean,
risk like 2 damage each turn.
Yeah, so if we do fight her and we like close combat fight her, she does do like 2 damage, which is pretty hasty for this app.
I mean, do we have James roll for the cunning?
Yeah, so
Because
it would only be James rolling. For
Yeah,
this.
yeah. So if he succeeds, I mean that's pretty big.
I only have 1/3 chance of hitting it though.
How much HP do we have?
Well, you and James both have 12.
What do you have? 11.
11.
Okay. I mean, what are you feeling here?
Okay, so there's another thing here too. If we do, like, let's say James tries it, fucks up, we fight her and win, everyone gets 2 item cards as a reward.
Ooh.
As for if James
yeah.
succeeds, only he gets the cards.
So if we fail trying to steal from her, is there a possibility we just don't take any damage?
Yes. Yes, that is also a possibility.
I say we just try and steal from her.
Okay, but what would her health look like, John? Just to bring it out, just to.
I'll set it up. I can set it up right now. There's nothing wrong with setting it up.
Yeah.
So this is what her health would be looking like. Oh wait, hold on.
We'd roll for would that be 1 for
Yep.
each?
Yeah, 1 for each player. So Dale, I gave you 1 black die.
Okay,
That
so
real
like,
quick.
what are all these dice up here?
Well, roll. Okay, on your card, roll that
Yeah.
black dice real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fight. So this would
Alright,
be what
so this-
her thing is.
Yeah, this is what her health is. So basically, on that crew die, you pretty much have to roll the matching symbols.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I would not be.
And then
against
your
maxing
like
the
character,
fight rate.
your character stats is like your chance to
To
roll.
yes, the chance to actually roll that.
Okay. I mean,
And then also there is a way to not take damage when you roll. On your dice, if you ever roll the shield icon, that means you block that turn. So
Yeah.
you deal like the damage and you block.
I mean, I'd be down to fight her
Yeah, I'd be
like
down.
this.
If we do fight her, John, since you've got the lowest chance of hitting strength, hitting the wisdom.
Well, she doesn't have any wisdom.
What's the other one? Charisma or
Cunning.
you got the
Cunning.
lowest cunning on your board, right? Grace?
No, my lowest is wisdom. My lowest is wisdom. But my guy's like mainly a mic
So-
guy.
It's
So
Dale.
wait. Wisdom is like the star,
Yes.
and then cunning is the eye. Okay.
Yes.
So Dale has the lowest chance of hitting that. But
Yeah.
she
But I have a
It would-
pretty
it would
good
be you.
chance of strength.
What's the remind me what would the frag grenade do to her if we're successful? How much damage would that do?
Okay. So I'm glad you mentioned that, James. So basically right here, this is her weaknesses. So the frag grenade does 3 damage to her,
Ooh.
and ballistic damage does 2. So she's pretty weak to ballistic or like explosive. And then she's like normal, like weakness to energy, unfortunately.
So, are like to fight her, do we only roll like the character die, or do we also roll weapon die?
So that's something that you have to decide when the turn starts.
Okay, so it's up to you because like her weaknesses, you might
Yes.
hit for more
Yes.
damage if you shoot her instead
So I
of
Yes.
just.
might not
Yes.
fight her at all because I still haven't rolled
Yes.
for my charisma.
Yeah, so basically at the start, so like it goes in like rounds pretty much, Dale.
Yeah.
And like after everyone rolls their die, that's one round, and then you allocate if you take damage or not. But then at the start of the next round, you can announce, "Hey guys, I'm gonna shoot," or "Hey guys, I'm gonna do this," and then you do that action, whether it be shoot or use the drone or flank or etc.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
That makes
down
sense.
for trying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
I say we
Dale
go for
my
it.
frag grenade so he can try using it if he does not
All right.
mind.
Okay.
Since strength is the highest for everybody, but he's got the lowest charisma. So let's see if we even need to fight her first of all. All right. Oops.
No, you.
Hit. Did I hit it? Is that the right button?
No, you didn't. No, yeah,
Wait,
you
how
hit
do
it.
you how do you know?
So you just you literally just roll it once. Just roll it once.
Let me
Yeah,
give,
but what do you
give
look?
it a shot. Let me actually give it a good roll. Okay.
But like, how is this telling you whether we have to even fight her or not?
Okay, so at the bottom right here, so it was roll
Oh,
one
try and
cunning
roll cunning. Oh, okay.
in one
Okay.
attempt. Yeah.
I
So
see. I see. I
so
forgot
since
about that.
James failed,
We have to
now
fight her.
we begin combat. So if you do choose to shoot her, she will
Or
do
throw the
one
grenade.
damage. But if you close combat fight her, she does two. Just something to keep note of here.
Yeah.
How do you choose whether it's close combat or?
You just before the round starts, you just like decide if you're gonna shoot her or not. That's all it is.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, I failed. Sorry, guys. Was
It's all
No, it's
good.
okay. This is fine.
But yeah.
Listen, we got it.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to fight her. I'm gonna close combat fight her. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to choose close combat since.
Okay.
Well, is there like like if I do close combat, can I like not throw like use certain weapons or like
So
what's the difference?
it's literally just round around. You're not locking yourself in for like the whole fight. It's literally just round around. But if you choose, okay, guys, I'm gonna like shoot, you can either use your weapon, or since you have this grenade right now, you can. But if you choose to close combat, you cannot use your pistol.
For this
Sorry,
round.
you kind of cut out. So if
Yes,
I
for
do
this round.
close combat, I can't use my pistol.
Or the grenade.
Okay, so those are only like ranged.
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm gonna do range.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and throw my grenade at her.
All right. So then how you use the grenade is you just discard it. Well, which like you would discard it afterward. But roll the explosive die, and then you don't take any damage for this unless it like blows up on you, pretty much.
Okay. So what am I looking for on this die? Like
Preferably just that symbol that you have up right now. If you have like the super explosion symbol, it still hit her, but you take 1 damage.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so yeah, it hit.
Yes.
So now, so the card is now.
Let's go.
But now you get to choose 3. Any of these 3 does not matter which, but any of these 3 to take off the board.
Okay. So I mean, we all have pretty good strength. So let's say.
All right.
All right. Let's go, Dale.
Yeah, I'm doing
We
things.
got a good chance
Alright.
to do things.
All right, so I'm gonna hit her.
Hit double.
I did. So I take off a might and a cunning, and then because I hit a double,
Oh,
I
so
get to
for each. Okay.
yeah, and then I get to re-roll
Oh, so if you get a double, you get to roll twice?
Because of my power.
Because of your
my power.
character?
No, my power wrench, my item.
Oh, yeah, you're
One hit, another
cybernetic.
double hit, another double.
No, I missed. I missed.
I mean, that's okay, though. You hit her for 2. She's
Alright.
almost dead.
So my pistol would kill her.
If you hit.
If I hit.
If you hit her.
If I attack with close combat, I can still do double.
Yes.
I mean, either which one you do here, it's kind of okay.
I'm gonna do the pistol.
Even if you jam, it's whatever.
You're gonna shoot her?
Pistol just because it will it'll only take 1 damage if we don't kill her right now.
So if he jams, he doesn't take damage, right?
If he jams, he keeps the ammo.
But he doesn't take any damage from her?
No, the damage is dealt by this hit die right over here.
Okay.
So what do I roll first?
Roll the ammo die first. Yeah, roll the ammo die.
Man, you gotta keep rolling it. You're rolling it like 3 times.
That's because I keep fucking up when
Yes, it missed. It missed. So now you have to roll this black die.
I'm just saying, once the dice touches the board, that's what you get.
All right. So she hit you. So that's 1 damage, James.
Fuck.
All right.
And now your gun is now empty.
It's empty. Damn it.
Yep.
I
So
next try to reload, right?
No. So if you reload, it just skips your turn.
Okay.
Once per round of close combat, you may re-roll your crew die and choose which result to apply. Ooh, I think I'm gonna close combat her.
All right, I'm gonna close combat her because.
I'm gonna reload, so that way I have
All
ammo
right.
back.
All right. So I'm gonna go first one.
Come on, just roll a double 5.
Yeah, I did. So.
All right. Before.
So she's now dead.
Can we go above 12 HP?
No.
Okay.
12 is the max.
Okay.
So she's dead. So now everyone take 2 item cards.
Go.
Oh, that's so good.
So I'm gonna get rid of my.
Got Chrono Bomb and unmarked pills.
All right, so
mean,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
The pills are a healing item. The Chrono Bomb's a pretty good item.
After
it's
rolling
just
any number or type of dice, discard to reroll them all. Apply. I mean, that's pretty good. So it's basically like
it's situational. It's very situational.
I get to roll again whenever I want, and also heal for 1 HP.
Ooh, that's a good pull, James.
Wait, what James?
He got the rocket launcher.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, permanent fault. Discard this card. Oh.
I got a source field. Any amount of HP, I would discard this to lose none. Ooh. John, how interested would you be in this force field?
I mean, do you want me to trade you for my power wrench?
That's what I'm asking. Yes. Would you be down to trade?
Yeah, I'll take it. Go ahead.
All right, cool.
And then also, Dale, you can discard any of your items at any given time. So if you don't want that pistol anymore, just for whatever reason, you can get rid of it.
Okay. Go.
Alright, so I need a explosive die for my rocket launcher since it comes in loaded.
Yep.
Alright.
So everyone's all set.
Quite the build now. Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
So who has the most health out of all of us? Dale? Yeah, so Dale, you do.
Alright, Dale gets the next chapter. Oh,
nice.
No. Alright. From the darkness ahead, you hear a series of rapid popping sounds and a flurry of bullets whistle past your ear. Before you can react, there is another burst of fire and a bullet slams into your shoulder, knocking you down. You lose 2 HP.
Nice.
When silence falls, you edge forward to find a body of a man. His fatal wounds still smoldering. A contract has been fulfilled. A bounty, no doubt, soon to be collected. There's no sign of the assassin, so you lead the crew on a quick search for items of value. Draw 2 item cards.
Ooh.
So since I draw 2, do I have to get rid of 1, or
No.
do I can?
So it depends on what you draw. Like if you get like a healing card, you did take 2 damage. So like if you like, okay, I'm gonna like heal up guys real quick, you can do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then let's see, what do I get? Another fucking chrono bomb. And just hard to restore 1 HP to all members of the crew.
That help everybody.
That would help everybody.
Yeah. So if I discard this, can I just have 2 chrono bombs?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. There's no rule against it.
So rolling any number. So this applies to any type of dice.
Yep.
Honestly, I feel like that's kind of pog. I'm gonna use my med pack.
All right. So everyone gets 1 HP back.
Yeah. So me and James heal.
So me and James should be at 12 while you're at 11 then.
What? Why can't I type 11? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I'll take my turn and read the next card.
All right.
All right. Oh boy. The way forward is blocked by an ever-shifting laser grid. A perplexing pattern of buzzing, burning beams. Each member must choose one of the following methods to get through without touching the beam. Speed, roll cunning with 1 attempt. Or patience, roll 2 wisdom and 3 attempts. Apply this to each member of the crew individually. Success, you make it throughout without inventory. Failure, stumble, and injury, and you're badly burned. Lose 2 HP.
Okay.
Okay, so wisdom is which
That's the spark. James, you can probably do the cunning one. You could do the speed one.
That's what we thought last time, and I failed that.
I mean, it's up to you.
It's literally just RNG though. You know that, James.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Which I'm kind of forced to do the cunning one because my wisdom's garbage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too.
I'm gonna do wisdom.
All right. So Dale, you get 2 attempts to do it.
It says 3.
Oh yeah, 3. My bad. All right.
What's
okay?
that?
So I got 3 rolls.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. And Dale,
So
you can also use your chrono bombs to help yourself out.
Yeah,
okay.
if you choose to.
So if I get through all 3, can I still go back and use the chrono bomb, or do I have to use it before the end of the 3rd one?
I would use it before the end of the 3rd one.
Okay. So I'll roll the 2nd one and then see how we do.
All right, that's 1. That's 1.
No, that was my second.
I know. I'm saying that's 1 of the wisdoms you need.
Wait, that's 1? Oh
yeah. You need 2 wisdom, so you have 1 more attempt to roll.
I'm gonna use a chrono. Do I use a chrono bomb, or does that take a
roll the 3rd die and then use a chrono?
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Yay!
We all made it successful, right?
Wait, I haven't rolled yet. I have a cunning to roll.
Okay. 1 shot, 1 opportunity.
Nice. That's all good. It's 2 HP. I'll be fine.
Be alright.
I'm gonna save my force field, so I'll be fine.
Well, Dale could give you use one of the chrono bombs on you.
It's only when he rolls.
Oh,
he would have to trade. Yeah, he would have to trade me, and I don't have the inventory space for it.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. All right. Well, that was my card. So who wants to take next?
Either you or Dale.
What? Dale, you want to read the next card?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Act 2. We're on Act 2.
All right. Beneath the flickering neon lights of this bustling plaza, the aroma of hot food mixes with the stench of station inhabitants. You approach a vendor offering potions of juicy, steaming noodles. You're out of credits, but his price list shows he will exchange food for ammunition. Each member of the crew must choose one option. Not hungry, you take no action. Purchase food, you may discard ammo dice to gain HP at the following rate. If you choose to purchase food, you cannot take the reload action between this chapter and the next. You are too busy eating.
I'm not
Well,
hungry.
Yeah.
No, I'm chilling.
I'm gonna discard 2 of my ammo die, so I only have 1 ammo left in my gun.
So how do you
Just
get ammo?
you just do a reload action. But because my gun has 3 bullets, I get to just discard 2 of them and I have 1 shot left.
Wait, let me look. So where does it say you have three? Oh, ammo 3.
Yep.
So how do you do a reload action?
So when your gun is fully empty,
Yeah.
You can do it like when it's like half empty too, but it's kind of pointless then. But pretty much like when your gun's fully empty, you just skip your turn to reload your gun.
Oh, you just say I'm reloading.
Yep, and it just skips your turn. But because of this card, for like this chapter and then the next chapter, I cannot reload.
Yeah, if you choose to purchase it.
Yep. So we're now all at 12.
Did you buy food?
I did.
Okay,
He
cool.
spent 2 of his shots.
Well, I'm at 11. I didn't buy food.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm chilling.
All right. I will do the next one. Is that okay with you, John, or did you want to do that?
I'll do it. I'm feeling gutsy. I'm feeling gutsy. Ah, okay. So here, 2 lizard men are brutally interrogating a quivering captive. As a group, choose one option. Attack. Give these bullies what they deserve. Begin combat. Intimidate. Nominate 1 crew member to try and speak their language, ordering them to set the man free, rolling wisdom in 1 attempt. Success. They obey. The man rewards you. Draw an item card. Failure. They laugh, drawing their weapons, vanishing behind a volley of suppressive fire. The member who attempted this must roll a hit die, then turn the next chapter card. Which, if we fight them, they do 2 damage, which is pretty hefty. But we get 2 item cards instead of the 1. And there is no skipping this, so.
I mean, so wisdom is what, the spark?
The spark, yeah. It would be you that would try to do it.
Yeah.
But if you fuck up,
if I fuck up, can I chrono bomb?
Yes.
I mean,
you got 2 chrono bombs. I mean, we might as well.
You might as well just let me try.
All right.
Okay.
So you just need a wisdom. All right, you got it.
Go.
So draw an item card. Ooh.
Once per round of close combat, when you hit, you may roll again and apply both results. Wow.
It's a very strong weapon. That's a very strong weapon.
So this takes up 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to discard this?
So if I use the pills, can I heal myself, or do I have to heal someone else?
No, it's yourself or someone else.
Okay,
but it's only 1 person. It's singular.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the pills, put myself back up to 12, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just discard a chrono bomb.
Yeah, buddy.
Do yourself the things. All right. Do I have a dice for this?
No. So how that one works is it's based on close combat.
So just whenever I hit.
Whenever you hit, you just get an extra roll. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Bet. Sick.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Keeping track of it.
Your combat protocol will allow you to change.
Oh wait, yeah, this is actually sick. Once per round, you may reroll your crew die and choose which result.
Yeah, so in theory, you would get 3 rolls.
If I used my cybernetic, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Which way I like to keep track of it so you don't get confused is as soon as you use one of those things, just flip it over and then just flip it back over when the turn.
That's smart as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next chapter. I'm gonna do it. Wait, actually, James, you want to do it? Since I robbed it for you last time.
You can go ahead.
All right.
I'll take the next.
Oh fuck! I shuffled it. Hold up.
Oh,
Hold
wow.
on. Hold on. Hold on. No, that's no, it's
Control
important.
Z.
Oh yeah, that's right. Whoops.
Oh wait.
No, we're good.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was like, oh fuck, I
No,
just fucked
No,
up.
I literally I forgot that was a thing. All right. So you pass a medical bay where someone strangely familiar is being clumsily dissected. Peering in, you notice some unattended supplies. As a group, move on. It's too risky. Turn the next chapter card. Steal. Nominate a member of the crew to roll 2 cunning and 2 attempts. Success. You deftly slip inside, carefully retrieving the items within. Draw 2 item cards. Failure. You stumble and overturn a large vial of acid down your legs. Lose 3 HP. Barely stifling your cries of agony, you withdraw just as your presence noticed.
I say it's not worth
So
it.
how many items would we get? Just one?
2. Just 2. We get 2.
I think we're chilling for now. We need to just
We got
conserve
pretty good,
HP.
we got pretty good weapons right now.
Yeah, I don't know much about this game, but I feel like there's bigger fights.
Yeah, and we need the health.
Yeah. I'd
All
say
right.
we just pass.
Yeah, I agree with pass.
Skipping.
Wow, not let me. Okay.
All right. In the darkness ahead, the familiar clicking and whirring sound of a repair buy suddenly shattered by the roar of an explosion. The passage is filled with light as you see the robot thrown into the air, disintegrating as the force of the blast sends shards of white hot metal flying towards you. You lose 2 HP. When the debris settles, you approach the machine the droid was working on, a replicator. Among the wreckage of its smoldering innards, 2 of the recent creations miraculously remain intact. Draw 2 item cards. So
What
I
HP
take
are you at?
12. So I go down to
Yeah,
10.
I've done 10. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not awful, especially for 2 cards. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 items. That's pod.
All right. Oh, I got my health back. So how about that? So
Alright.
we'll just get rid of that real quick.
Let's go.
Good. And the final card is after rolling your crew die and before applying the result, you may change the result to single cunning.
I don't want that. No.
Yeah, I mean it's useful, but it's like at the same time
Is there
we're on act.
better than?
We're on Act 3, which like there's only 4 cards left until the boss. So like right about now, it's probably not that useful.
Yeah, the Colonel Bomb was better, and so is the guns, because I don't want what happened to me last time happen again for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was retarded as fuck. That last fight.
I mean, do you think it's worth swapping my ray gun for the speed stim?
No.
No, just because James found out what happens if you don't have a range weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got my ass.
Oh,
kicked.
Oh yeah, this is close combat. Okay.
Yeah. But there's at least 3 of us, and now maybe I won't get fucked if range combat is a thing. So.
All right. Who wants to do the next card? Because I think we're all at the same health now.
I will do it since I keep getting it stolen
Okay.
by John.
My bad.
Yeah. Keep announcing that.
If you
I'll
can
take
grab
it.
one.
Oh shit.
Alright. Hope you guys are ready for some chaos.
Yep.
With the shadow, with slow booming steps, a bulking, hefty figure comes into view. A heavy gunner with his custom exoskeleton fused to his bones, allowing him to effortlessly wield a vehicle-grade cannon. He steps up to let out a terrifying chuckle. You hear a horrifying whirl of a cannon spinning up. As the group choose option, open fire or charge. All members must roll a hit die and then begin close combat.
I mean, I feel like
I'd say we just begin normal combat. Like that's because
Yeah.
if we charge, we have to roll a hit die, and then it's close combat only.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do regular combat then.
All right.
Now we each roll die.
I didn't know it was close combat only. How do you know that?
Because it says begin close combat.
Oh, I'm retarded.
So we can't use guns. Wait,
Yeah.
why'd you give this one?
What do you mean?
Why'd you give him this fight?
Because it's we're beginning the combat, the standard combat.
Yeah, so isn't it 2 and what we roll?
No. So if we begin standard combat, it's the 3, a wisdom, and then whatever we roll, which I roll.
Three hits, 2 a wisdom, and then whatever we roll.
So wait, where is this third one coming from?
The begin
Right on the
combat.
card.
Yeah, it's 2.
No, one up. The
Above,
one up.
above.
The runner right above it.
Yeah, that's regular
You guys
combat.
want to do the open fire?
Yeah.
You guys don't want to just
Yeah.
charge in?
Charge is
No.
close combat only.
Yeah, charge is close combat only.
Look at our stats. We can knock this out pretty good. I've got strength.
But James, you're forgetting we also all of us have to roll a hit die. So
And you only have a ranged weapon. Basically, you would get fucked if we don't all roll a hit.
Yeah.
And so John might be okay. I mean, your punch gun, but
I would be fine either way. I'll be fine.
I would be fine either way, but it's more so you would be kind of butt fucked if we don't roll a hit.
Yeah, because James, if we all roll a hit die, he does 2 damage. 2 damage.
I'm still at full health. Dale's at full health. You're at.
I mean, if James really wants to do it,
We're at full health. Let's do this close combat. We can smack him up.
All right, but James, you gotta remember then that we cannot reload. There's no like guns. There's no anything.
That is fine. We will kill him really quick.
okay.
All right.
This is what you want.
I've got the weak point analysis.
All right. Well, everyone roll their die then.
Really good at strength.
So all 3 of us have to roll a hit.
Yeah, everyone just has to roll that black die first.
Oh, the black die.
Yep. All right, and then everyone take. Oh, what was it? Wait, roll it again one more time. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it was this.
Okay, cool. So I put on the thing. All right, and then everyone take 1 hit die, and then this determines on whether or not.
Oh, it's not like the crew die.
No, it's individual. All right, I'm hit.
I hit.
All right, all of us take 2 damage.
Okay. All right. 2 damage taken.
All right, so all of us should have 10.
Yep.
All right. So now.
Lead us off, okay?
All right. All right, so you miss.
I don't have anything to switch that. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. You wanted this, James. Remember that. You wanted this.
I did.
Okay.
Right.
So this is what? Close combat only?
This is close combat only.
Okay, so I can use my shock prod. And I'm just rolling my crew die, right?
You just roll the crew die. Yep.
Okay. So once per round of close combat, when you hit, you may roll again and apply results.
Yep.
You may re-roll your crew die. Okay. So if I don't like what I get, I can re-roll, and if I hit, I can roll it twice.
Yep. So in total, you get 3 possible hits from this. All right. So that's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah, because he had this.
Yep. So then you
I
get to
roll again
from the shock prod.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's a miss.
Can I use my cybernetic on that?
Yep.
Or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right, and then that's a hit.
Bet.
And then that's your full turn. So
Lit.
you do take damage though. You take damage though because you didn't block.
I didn't know I could block.
No, that's the shield. That's the 1 shield icon right there.
Oh, how much damage do I take?
2. But don't deal it out yet because if I kill this guy, none of us take damage.
Okay.
So I just have to roll the might. So let's see
go,
what
John.
I can do here. All right, I miss. All right.
Okay, so damage.
Everyone takes 2 damage. We should all be at 8 now.
All right.
You wanted this, James. Remember that. You wanted it.
I did. Okay, we're ready.
Come on, James.
We can get this damn die to roll.
All right, that's a hit.
Right, hit. Yeah. I'll take
All right.
2.
So do you still take damage even if you hit him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Unless you hit that shield. Yes, unless you hit the shield.
Okay.
But since he's so low now, there's no way he doesn't die. Unless like we both fuck up our rolls, Dale.
Yeah.
He should die right here, and then James should be.
Fuck.
All right, hold on.
Reroll. Yeah, my cybernetic. Oh, that's so.
That's garbage. Wait, you have your chrono bomb if you want.
Oh yeah.
Wait, that shouldn't count because that did just threw the dice up. It didn't roll. It didn't actually.
I mean,
roll
I'm still gonna count it.
Okay.
I'll count it. Okay, chrono bomb. I'll reroll.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so then that's a shield, and then you block this round, and then you get to reroll because you're shock.
Oh yeah. So I don't take the 2 damage.
You don't take the 2 damage. Yep.
Nice.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
I killed him.
I don't die.
All right. All right. So everyone draw 2 cards. Oh!
What'd you get?
I got the sniper rifle.
Oh.
Do I want it though?
I mean,
I kind of do. Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
James, did you get your 2?
I did. I don't like either of them.
What'd you got?
Stun grenade and a multi-stim. I'm
I
not
got
keeping
the
either of these.
beam emitter and an alien sludge. Weapon overheats, 3 ammo. Oh, it fires 3 shots.
Yep, fires 3 shots.
Does anyone want either of my 2 cards?
I normally would take that stun grenade, but I don't have the room for it right now.
Yeah, neither do
Yeah.
I.
I'm gonna toss the beam emitter, and I'm gonna use my alien sludge to go back up to 9.
Does anyone want my battery cannon? It's a ballistic 3 shotgun. It has the chance to like rapid fire and deal double damage, but it can jam.
I think I'm chilling with my shock prod, TBH.
What should be better, the rocket launcher or that?
So the rocket launcher, in theory, is better because a lot of enemies in this game are weaker to explosive damage, but at the same time, you only have 1 shot with it, so you have a chance to, like, in theory, do more damage from the battery cannon.
I mean,
It just depends on what type of enemy we're fighting.
Is it worth to trade the ray gun for the battery cannon? But then I wouldn't be able to like hold.
Yes.
Like,
So the you have that pistol. While it is a range weapon.
Yeah, the battery cannon is a better, in my opinion. It's only got 1 shot, but once you shoot it, you can reload and. Dale, you can't hear me? Dale. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What? I can't leave the call. Oops.
James?
Yay! I can hear you again.
All right. Now we just wait for the Dalester.
Well,
Oh,
All right,
there we
oh,
go.
oh shit, it's back. What the fuck was that?
I had no clue.
Jesus Christ.
All
No
of a sudden,
clue.
we were in the middle of talking, and then everything just went quiet.
Yeah, everything just went quiet on my end. I've just been like gabbing, like
You know, we were all we were doing before like that happened was we were talking about how the like it's really up to you, Dale, if you want to trade out your energy gun or not.
Wait, because then I wouldn't be able to like hold any heals or anything.
Yeah, I say go for it. We only got like 4 fights left,
Fuck it.
so okay.
I mean, worst case, Dale, if you like, you can honestly like if you don't fuck with it, you can just discard it like later
Yeah.
on.
And he's got 1 shot in there, right?
Yeah. So you have 1 bullet in there.
How? It says 3.
I know because that's my gun, and that was back when I gave up 2 of the bullets for it.
Oh,
I
okay.
just haven't reloaded it yet because James wanted to go into close combat.
Okay.
So how should I keep track of how much ammo is in the weapon?
What I like to do is I like to just flip it to the blank side, which is 4.
Okay.
That way.
All right.
like,
Cool.
What does your sniper do? Hang on.
This thing is actually crazy. So the only downside about it is I have to skip 2 of my turns to use it. But it's pretty. But it's pretty crazy. So what the gun does is if it hits, I can either take out all of 1 type of die or 3 of any type of die.
That's insane.
that's
What
crazy.
the fuck?
And I've been waiting for it because I have a fucking cybernetic where I can re-roll my ammo die. So I technically get 2 shots with it if I use my cybernetic properly.
That's so strong.
Yeah, I know. It's a very strong weapon. It just takes 2 turns to use.
Yeah, but you're cybernetic. That's insane.
Alright. Well, that's crazy.
Who's flipping the next card?
Not James, because he wanted to fucking throw us into the
I'll
pit.
do it. I'll do it. Fucking bitch. Alright.
Ah, shit.
The doors of this room lock behind you, and an alien terminal slowly rises from its center. It must be operated carefully. Nominate 1 member of the crew to work on alien controls. They must roll wisdom in 1 attempt. Success. You study the symbols, seeing a pattern as only you could. You confidently strike a key and the doors hiss open. Turn the next chapter card. Failure. You confidently strike a key, inadvertently releasing a brutish mutant warrior from its stasis tank. Begin combat.
All right.
Alright. Who's got the best chance to roll wisdom?
Dale.
Wisdom is the spark, yeah.
Yeah.
But I can go twice from my cybernetic.
No. So this is an out of combat encounter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go for it.
So you literally
It's
have
on the
1
highest
attempt.
one. Yeah.
You just have 1 attempt here.
All right, boys.
You got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, next card.
Good.
Well, it says I must. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
These cryopods hiss and smoke as clones of each of you step forth. To represent their clone, each crew member must roll their crew die twice, placing a matching chapter die in front of them after each roll, but only a placing single when a double is rolled. Each crew member. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. So all that means is like you're just going off of the symbol.
Each crew member must then begin combat separately against their clone. Rounds of these separate combats are fought simultaneously. Range combat and close combat can occur in the same round in different combats, but not within the same combat. Combat special until the. Can you move your hand?
James.
Oh, sorry.
Until they have defeated their clone, The only actions a crew member can take are shoot and fight. After killing their clone, all standard combat actions become available to them, plus the option to join any ongoing combat at the beginning of each round, taking no damage if they do so. So what the
Okay.
fuck do we do?
All right, so that it's a little confusing, but I'll explain
Yeah.
it. So everyone take 2 of the black die.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone just take 2, and then you roll them. Actually, wait, no. Is it rolling? No, okay, actually, I'm wrong. You keep the die though. Keep the die. Keep the
Yeah.
black die. And then you roll your crew die 2 times, and then whatever you land on, that's what you're fighting.
Okay.
So what are you doing, James? You're just messing around with the die
I
over
was
there.
just trying to grab the die.
All right. So I'll go first just to like show y'all what's happening here.
Yeah.
So I roll once, it's a wisdom, and then I roll twice, and it's a might. So I have to get a wisdom and then a might, and able to defeat my clone, which sucks because I have the worst amount of wisdom possible.
Oh, and then you have to roll your crew die.
And then I have to roll the crew die. Yeah.
You have to try and one-shot each one, or?
So it's until you end up like killing it pretty much. And then like once it's dead, I can then either help you guys or whatever.
So how much damage do you take if you don't hit?
2.
Oh,
Yep.
until it's dead?
Until it's dead. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. I assume that until we get out of combat, that we can use the Joro, right?
Yep. Yep. Until you're out of combat, you cannot do anything except for fight.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for my duplicate.
So wisdom
That sucks.
and might.
Okay. Same as John. Wisdom and might.
All right. So we all have the same person pretty much. James, I think that you might struggle the most on this just because you
Wisdom.
yeah. But James, you do have the cybernetic where if you roll a double, you can change it to any single and block. I'd recommend doing that on that
Yeah.
wisdom.
So this counts as close combat?
It's
or you can
only
do it
it's
either?
only close combat
Okay.
right now.
Wait, I thought close combat and range can occur in the same round.
Until they've defeated the clone, the only act. Oh, so yeah, okay, my bad. So you can shoot. You can shoot if you feel like.
And close combat can occur in the same round in different combat.
Yeah, my bad.
So you can swap between whichever. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm debating. I need to.
I mean, I should be pretty okay with my shock prod and cybernetic.
I'll be fine because I have this fucking like punch gun. So
I'll try to get my double.
now let's see what I can get here. All right, I missed immediately. That's fucking amazing. So that's yep. So I have 6 health. All right, so do you block?
Oh.
Block. Yep.
Oh, but that still counts as a hit.
It still counts as a hit. Yep.
When you hit, you may roll again and apply both results. No, that's. I mean, does that count since it's a different combat?
No. So you hit, so then you can use your shock prod.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So he's dead. So now your combat's over, and then you can either help me or James.
Did I take any damage or no?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So how do I help someone?
You just pretty much like go and like say, "Hey, I'm gonna help blank," and then.
Okay.
Is there
James.
something wrong with mine? Is it
What do
showing
you mean?
2 numbers or is it still just showing 1?
Yeah, it's showing 2. It's showing 7 on top of 6.
Okay.
Oh, it's showing 7. I only see 7.
Yeah, I'm seeing both.
Have you tried like clearing it out to 0 and then putting it back?
There we go. Alright. Alright.
I mean, as long as you know what health you're at,
Yeah, pretty much.
Sadly at 6.
you still have 1 to fight.
Nope.
All right, so
Hey,
I
James
block.
killed him.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna roll my punch gun for my extra damage.
DL, do you want to try to heal?
Hey, okay, I'm good.
Uh,
Since you technically have an action in this combat.
how would I heal?
Just place your die on the drone.
And follow
On the
its-
drone. Where's the
yes.
drone?
In the middle over
It's
here.
this thing we voted for at the beginning that you're like, oh, I want that one.
Okay, place crew to your basic heal. You move, gain 1 HP, advanced shoot. Oh yeah. So I just place it there and then
Yep.
get it back next turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, just give yourself 1 HP and then take it off immediately. Because
I
the
get
fight's
myself.
over. Yep, just give yourself 1
So
HP.
Okay, so I go up to 10.
And
Okay.
take your. Alright, so next
Cool.
chapter.
Alright.
This game's pretty fun so far.
Since I've got like the lowest health besides John, I will go ahead and do it.
No, what? No, wait. Wait a minute. That makes no sense.
You shouldn't do anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't do anything, because what if you get a card that like takes your health away?
Well,
I nominate Gale. That's what I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
go
if you
ahead.
flip a card and it's like you lose 2 HP.
Go ahead.
Yeah, James. Oh,
With an
fuck.
almighty tremor, a
Oh,
section of the
no.
walkway blows out into space. You cling to the walls, unable to breathe and clawing desperately to pull yourselves towards the airlock. All members of the crew must roll their crew dice in unison. For each might they roll, that member of the crew can choose either to pull themselves into the airlock or to help another get inside. After applying each roll, all members of the crew lose 1 HP unless they're all inside the airlock. Any crew still outside must then try again in unison. Crew already inside no longer roll. When all crew get in, you trigger recompression and turn the next chapter card. If any crew members still remain outside after 3 attempts, the passage is finally sealed by a cluster of debris and you all stagger onward.
Alright,
Okay.
so basically what's gonna happen is we all roll the crew die at once. And then pretty much it's just as it goes. Like if whoever rolls might, like you can either save yourself or save someone else.
And then, so if you save someone else, you have to roll again to save yourself.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. But you take 1 HP. If you save someone else.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is if James doesn't get in the first try, I'll pull him in and then roll for myself.
Alright, I'm gonna roll.
Well, we have to roll together.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to roll together. Everyone just
I got myself.
I got wisdom or charisma.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I got it.
Okay.
I pull myself.
Are you going to pull
in.
yourself in? Okay, cool.
Pull myself
So
in.
that's 1 damage.
1 damage I don't have to take, which
And then we roll again.
Yep.
Uh,
This is insane that I'm rolling this much wisdom, man. I'm gonna discard my force field. So I don't take the
1
damage here.
HP? Why don't you save
Yeah, I'm at
yourself?
I'm at 5. I'm at 5. I'm at 5.
all right.
I'm at 5.
Ready to roll?
Yeah. And it's 3 attempts, right? It was 3
Yeah,
attempts.
this is the last one.
Yeah, okay. So
Joe could save John and John
Nope.
could save himself.
Missed.
no, I'm good.
Alright.
I missed. So it's if any crew members still remain outside after 3 attempts, the passage is finally sealed by a cluster of debris and you all stagger onward. Okay, so I just continue, but I take another damage.
Yep.
All right, that sucks, but okay. Who wants
All right.
to go?
Yeah, who wants to flip the
That's
boss card?
it. I will. That's it. If your senses are correct, behind this door is the hangar where your ship is being held, but by whom? You prepare yourself for one last battle. Turn over now.
Alright.
Something about this face just reminds me of Beavis and Butthead. Like if they got
Alright.
combined together.
Go ahead and read it.
At last, a worthy opponent for my intellect. Now we begin. Begin combat. Combat special. Roll the tech die to determine which implant Hiroshima will have for the duration of this combat. At the end of each round, roll a chapter die, add it to those remaining. Reroll hits scored against Hiroshima once. In range combat, Hiroshima automatically hits. Or in close combat, The Hiroshima cannot be blocked.
Okay, so this guy does 3 damage on range, FYI, for everybody.
Oh, is that what those symbols are on the bottom? So 3
Yeah,
attack,
yeah.
3 damage
I
ranged and
love
2
that I
close.
specifically made sure that I had some range, but now it's like, nope, that's not a good idea.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
just
it's
gonna
okay,
have
though.
to hope.
This is our
that-
last fight.
All right, so who wants to do the honors of rolling the tech die, though?
It's Dale's first game. Let's let him
I got you.
choose.
Yeah.
So that way we can
Hopefully
play-
he gets an easy one. Oh no! All right, so he got the range.
Ranged. Yeah, he
All right,
automatically.
no one shoot this guy. No, it's not worth it.
Okay, no ranged.
Yeah, no one use range because it's 3 damage automatically.
All right. Let's set these dice up and.
This game's fun. I like it.
Yeah, I told you. I told you.
Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about just picking this up so we can have it IRL. I mean, it's gonna be a mess to do IRL, but
I mean, we could just play on tabletop.
You go, Dale.
Oh yeah, we each have to roll.
All right.
Wisdom.
this is.
It's about to be interesting.
I mean, it's not bad. There's only 1 charisma.
It's not great for me. So all I can do really is much strength. But I've been rolling the charisma a lot lately.
Yeah.
Despite being my
All right.
Who wants to roll first?
I will lead us off. If my thing will let me. Come on, just let me. There we go. Let's see. Roll money.
All right, so you block, and then that's a double, so you get to use your wrench.
I can use both my wrench and my weak point.
So if you want to use the weak point, let me know now.
What do we have? 2 we could take off for my thing or 1?
1, but
Okay.
but that cunning is pretty nice to take off.
Yeah, I think I'll keep the cunning off.
All right, so then you can re-roll again with your power wrench.
I don't think anyone else has really good cunning, so let's use my power wrench. If my thing can let me. No, I'll just take it.
All right.
But I'll use my weak point analysis on this double.
Okay.
And we will take off this.
All right.
Okay, wisdom.
Strength is our best. And I double blocked.
Alright.
All right.
I'll go.
Got no blocks throughout this entire game. Suddenly gets 2 in a row.
I mean, it's kind of the most important one, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't need it 2 in a row. I just need it in.
Okay, I got a wisdom.
That's a hit.
And then I'm going to roll again with my shock prod. Wisdom. It's a hit.
All right. So do you want? So now that's the thing, though. This is your final roll. Do you want to see if you can roll something better with your cybernetic?
Yeah, I kind of want to see if I can roll a might or a block.
Yeah.
So do I take damage for the one?
No.
hit
So you
that I
can
did?
choose. You can choose. You can choose.
Okay, I'm going to do the cybernetic.
Nice. Yeah, same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's damage either way.
How much damage?
2.
2. But hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna spend a turn reloading my punch gun.
Okay, so
so-
I'll go down to 5.
Wait. Why are you doing that?
Because the punch gun is a 3 additional damage. If I hit with it.
Yeah, but you're also gonna take 3 damage.
No, now with the punch gun.
The punch gun won't. Would treat it as a melee attack.
Yep.
That's okay. All right. Next round.
Yep. Next round.
Back to you, Jimmy Jam. That's bad.
That's
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 bad.
bad.
That's bad. That's pretty bad.
I'll take the 2.
How much?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm at 6.
How much
so
health?
I'm
Okay.
at 4.
All right. I'll go.
All right. So
Hey, I
that's,
blocked
so that's 2.
2 might, and then I'm gonna do my shock prod.
Nice.
Nice.
Unless you want to see if you can roll that might away.
No, keep it.
I mean,
Let John get.
yeah,
rid of
you've
that.
got high might. Yeah, you got
Alright.
this. So I don't take damage because I blocked.
Yeah, you don't take damage yet.
Nice.
So he's dead.
We did it.
Yeah, none of us died.
All right. So who wants to do the honors?
Dale.
All crew members
Go
survive
ahead.
the final boss. Nominate a player to turn this card and read it aloud. Ooh.
Go ahead, Dale.
All right, mission accomplished. There she is. Can you move your hand?
Oh, yeah, my fault.
Yeah, you're good. There she is, your beloved starship, the Equinox. You hurry aboard, fire up the converters, and breathe a sigh of relief to hear the main engines kicking in. Without delay, you override the restraints and blast clear of the station, rolling out into the immense spacescape beyond, heading for home at maximum velocity. Your adventure has only just begun.
All
right, how you- That was dope.
Wasn't the cleanest playthrough, but we passed.
Hey, nobody died.
It was.
Yeah, nobody died.
It was
Nobody
an
died.
hour and a half. Not bad.
That was pretty good. I like this game.
Yeah. I'll be definitely down to do more some other time, but I gotta hit the hay. I can't.
Yeah,
go for
I get that.
another round, but that was fun. That was fun.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So your gun does melee damage instead of.
No, so what it does is if I hit, I then can use the punch gun, and then I roll the punch gun, and then if the punch gun hits, that's an additional damage I get to take off.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, that's
can
fucking.
you explain the sniper rifle real quick?
All right, so I'll just reset up the boss real quick, just so I give a better example. So and then what was it? It was like fucking like a wisdom. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Okay, so you see how right here he has like a lot of wisdom here. So if the gun was loaded, so first of all, it takes 2 turns. So this is the only gun in the game that does not come preloaded. Okay, very important. So I have to spend 2 turns. I have to then load it, and then I have to prime it. Okay, so that takes 2 turns to do.
Does that have to be in this fight? You have to prime it.
Yes. Well, no, it does not.
So you could load it before we started the fight, and then
Yes.
prime it in the fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But then I then have to go into the flank action, which that's how it starts off. You go into the flank action, and then from the flank action, I then roll the die. So if it hits, which it missed, but if it were to have hit, I then have the choice to either remove all of one type or 3 of each type. Or no, one of each type. My fault.
3 of.
Yeah.
3 of any.
So
Yeah,
you
so
could have
like-
taken 3 wisdom.
Or no, I could have taken all of the wisdom.
Oh yeah, you could have taken all that in one go.
Yes.
But then don't you also have 2 shots?
No, so that was only if I missed. So
okay.
with my cybernetic, I could have if I missed, I could have been like, hold on, guys, I'm using the cybernetic, and then I could have re-rolled it.
Okay. But either way, you basically drained half his health in one shot.
Yes, it's a very, very, very strong weapon. It's just very time costly to use.
Yeah.
Because you have to load it, prime it, get into the flank. That takes 3 turns.
High risk, high reward.
Yes,
I have to
exactly.
say, an idea, if you ever get the sniper rifle again, load it and prime it before the final boss. If we have
Yeah.
it.
Well, the thing about it is you got to remember, like I had the other gun before that gun, and then when I got that gun, we didn't get back into a fight,
Yeah.
so I didn't have the chance
Yeah.
to load it and prime it.
Yeah, it really depends on like what we draw, but
Yeah.
also it could be like something where he's like where we might need John to come help us, but if he
Yeah.
spends it loading and priming,
That
then
clone one
he's out in
really
the fight.
messed me up a little bit.
Yeah, if we didn't get that clone fight, I definitely would have like loaded it and primed it to get it ready. But
I mean,
do
we
we
did
want
pretty
to look
good.
at one of the other boss cards, or do we want to save it as a surprise?
save it as a surprise. Save it as a surprise. I know what every boss in the game is, and there's some pretty crazy bosses in this game.
What would
Save it
you
as
rank this boss that we got?
Pretty like I'd say it's like like in terms of difficulty, it's like up there a little bit, like mid to hard, just because of that tech
Like,
die.
yeah.
Yeah, the tech die, like if like we got a pretty bad one, but like for instance, like if we got that close combat one, we would have been screwed.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's like if we got the one where it's like just add an additional die, that's pretty easy. But because of that randomness of it, it's pretty like I'd say it's like medium difficulty. There is one boss in the game. I forgot which expansion pack it is. But that one's probably like the hardest in the entire game.
Damn. Bro, I can't wait to play again.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, I'm headed off. You guys have a good night.
Bye,
And
James.
I'll
You
see
too,
you
guys.
guys tomorrow.
I'm not there tomorrow.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll see
Yeah.
you in the Discord. We'll talk. Okay.
All right.
Tomorrow it's fucking me, Paxton, and Fino till 8.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have quest.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have fun because Fino's gonna be on some shit.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that Paxton comes in at 2 and has to deal with him for 4 hours alone.
What time? Wait, what time do you come in at? 6?
Yeah. She's there 2 to 11. I'm there 6 to 11, and Fino's obviously 7 a.m. to 8.
He's gonna be cranky, man.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna be, bro. They're gonna have him working from the second he comes in, and then she's gonna come in and not do shit, and he's just, bro. He's gonna lose it.
Yes.